This is Kajol Jadhav and I am here to explain daily current affairs for UPSC Civil Services exam.
India-Israel ties. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu arrives in New Delhi. What are the geopolitical differences that India-Israel relationship is facing at the moment? How did Israel help India through the years? Why the good relationship with Israel matters the most for India? What Israel is expecting out of India's good relationship? GS Paper 2. Bilateral, global and regional groupings and agreements involving India and or affecting India's interests. In this video, you can find detailed answers for all the above questions. The above article has been retrieved from hindustantimes.com, dated January 14th, 2018.
What we are providing here is just a 10% sample out of the full-length video. Visit our website iasvideos.com to join the course and to unlock all videos. We offer this pen drive course cash on delivery on Amazon.in too. Amazon will deliver our course to your doorstep.
What is the context about? Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has commenced his 6-day visit in India. This visit is coming 6 months after Prime Minister Narendra Modi's landmark visit to Israel. Modi's visit had celebrated 25 years of diplomatic ties between the two countries and had applauded the extraordinary achievements in bilateral relations during this period. What are the geopolitical differences that India-Israel relationship is facing at the moment? The two countries share concerns relating to extremism and violence, but beyond that, their priorities differ. Israel is deeply concerned about increasing Iranian influence in West Asia and is anxious to curtail it, particularly in Syria and Lebanon. India, on the other hand, sees Iran as a strategic partner in establishing logistical links to Afghanistan, Central Asia and Russia through the Chabahar port being developed with active Indian participation. Israel and India also differ on China. Israel has welcomed the One Belt, One Road initiative sponsored by China and is eager to participate in the development of networks in the region. It does not share India's concerns relating to expanding Chinese influence in South Asia and the Indian Ocean region. Recently, India voted against United States' decision to recognize Jerusalem as Israel's capital. How did Israel help India through the years? India reportedly purchased arms and ammunition from Israel both after the Sino-Indian War of 1962 and the India-Pakistan Wars of 1965 and 1971. Israel was ready to sell the weapons to India and embargoes in the UK, the US and the France. India's security agency, the Research and Analysis Wing and Israel's spy agency Mossad have been tactically collaborating since the 1960s. India acquired drones, electronic support, measure sensors, air combat, maneuvering, instrumentation, simulator system from Israel. Israel Aerospace Industries had worked on several large contracts with the Indian Air Force, including upgrading MiG-21 ground attack aircraft. Why the good relationship with Israel matters the most for India? Wide range of defense deals. Israel is set to topple the US as the chief exporter of arms and ammunition to India with Barak missiles, surveillance drones and other big League defense deals. Long-range surface-to-air missiles, including Barak 8, will be useful to shoot down anti-ship missiles at ranges out to 70 kilometers. This and much more are on the cards as far as propping up India-Israel defense cooperation is concerned. Almost USD 2 billion worth Indian contracts have been won by Israel Aerospace Industries, mainly for the supply of medium-range surface-to-air missiles to the Indian Army. Israeli cooperation towards national security and counter-terrorism. India and Israel are boosting up the counter-terrorism cooperation and sharing real-time intel on issues crucial to national security. Indian diplomatic circles have high praise for Israeli counter-terrorism and intelligence units. Israel's cooperation for Indian water and agriculture crisis. Israel has become one of the foremost technology superpowers in areas such as rainwater harvesting, use of oceanic water, and using that for irrigation in the most dry land. Israel had pioneered the water desalination technique, something that's absolutely significant in the era of climate change, rapid loss of freshwater bodies, and rise in seawater levels. Israeli drip irrigators are a cheap method of slow watering of dry lands and ensuring no water loss. What Israel is expecting out of India's good relationship? In the world of real politics, nothing comes for free, and this is true for Indo-Israeli relations as well. India's support would strengthen Israel, particularly in respect to the Palestine issue. But at the same time, India should maintain a balanced relationship with Palestine, as India has long supported the Palestinian cause. With Israel supplying high-tech defense equipment, agricultural expertise and cooperation in other areas, India can be a source for huge income for Israel. Cooperation in space has been ongoing quietly, and Israel has used ISRO's launch vehicles for some of its satellites. With ISRO's leadership in commercial launches, it is the time that more business is generated from Israel.